Ladies and gentlemen, this bout, one fall. In the bell rings, the man in charge, Mr. Tony S. Introducing first to my right, fighting out of Blackwood, New Jersey, this is Britney Blake. Her opponent to my left, fighting out of Dayton, Ohio, representing Ohio is for Killers. She is the Gem City Queen. This is Nevaeh.
What a graduation here for Britney Blake. The last time we saw her in the ring was in an uncensored Rumble over a year ago. Since then, she's been competing regularly as part of Dojo Wars. But Britney Blake,
she's prepping herself. She knows what kind of competition she's dealing with.
oh man,
Kickstarting this match.
go for a cover here. Great strategy, but Britney Blake might have just raised the ire of the Gem City Queen.
She's looking to end this as early as possible against the Gem City Queen.
That's kind of been the theme so far of this event. These ladies not wasting any time. They know they don't get paid by the hour here. Whoa!
Oh, roaring elbow.
It's almost like a new start here. And all these women looking to position themselves in the, quite frankly, erratic championship picture.
Britney Blake, though, her inexperience showing right now. She tried to win this match quickly, but Nevaeh has accomplished so much in this sport now. It's going to be a great experience for Britney Blake, no matter how the outcome of this match goes. Assuming she makes it out of this matchup.
Yeah, survival is the name of the game for Britney Blake.
She goes picking up a head of steam, but runs right into the arms of a waiting Nevaeh, who just drops her down with that sidewalk slam. 2 count only, says Tony S.
The serious beating that Britney Blake's taking right now. It's the Gem City Queen, who's not in a good mood after her confrontation with Nia earlier this afternoon.
No, but Britney Blake,
Yeah, the nerd girl. Oh man, gets caught with an elbow.
what I was trying to point out is the fact that she broke her leg and she's continued to work out on that broken leg.
Doing squats on one leg, she said.
She's got the fighting spirit of the Yellow Ranger.
Showing a hard hitter in
man.
Nevaeh and being taken out here.
Both ladies swinging wildly, but it was finally Nevaeh who was able to land that lariat as she hooks that far leg for a near fall.
It's that experience edge in Nevaeh. It's that Ohio is for killers instinct that she brings to the table.
Britney Blake showing how tough she is right now, taking it to Nevaeh, but once again, Nevaeh catches her and dropping her down that huge tombstone.
And that tombstone might be the death of her career already. Well, Nevaeh has her goal set. Obviously, Nia in that Spirit title. Britney Blake is the one that just felt. Oh no! Speaking of Nia and that Spirit title, not only is it undermined, it just got rammed into her back.
Nia obviously not pleased with the way Nevaeh led the charge a few months ago here in WSU and kicked her out of the building.
Oh no! Britney Blake might have bit off more than she could chew once again.
Oh God!
Taking the championship to the face, leveled.
Kick to the midsection, and Nia, the most hated woman, dropping down Nevaeh.
The double arm DDT.
champion standing tall here at the end.
She's taking out all of her competition. Leaving 2 members of the WSU roster laid out. I like her new attitude.
She's never really fully been welcomed here in the locker room. She was fighting for her career, lost multiple matches, and then had to don a mask and cheat her way in. Well, the WSU contract.
Well, let's befriend her then. It's nice to have a champion as a buddy.
Well, Britney Blake earning the respect of Nevaeh here. She might not have won, but she definitely passed her final exam here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, to my right, fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, this is Kimber Lee. To my left, fighting out of Blackwood, New Jersey, this is Britney Blake.
Bell sounding underway with our next matchup. We saw Jenny Rose taking Britney under her wing. Unfortunately, Britney fell short to the alpha female at Secret Show number 3. When Jenny Rose tried her hand at fighting the alpha female, she certainly had her hands full as well. So perhaps the best lesson that she can teach Britney tonight is going to be in the ring. Going one-on-one against her.
A little bit of teacher versus student, perhaps a final lesson, as it were.
Sure. But then again, you could never get too much training. Obviously, Jenny Rose has had extensive tours of Japan.
Oh, she rolls right out of that hammerlock, goes into almost one of her own, but goes for the front chancery instead.
Could think that from this position, Jenny Rose is going to be able to find a somewhat easy counter.
And she does. She picks
somewhat
that
unexpectedly
leg.
going after the leg. And right there, immediately going to a half crab. We have a submission predicament. This match could be over before it really gets underway. Britney struggling to get to the ropes.
She's crawling her way to that bottom rope right near us. Denver. There it is.
And Jenny Rose, respect for her opponent, breaking the hold at the 1 count. I'm just going to wonder if she had that hold even applied to do maximum damage.
Maybe it was just to show her student what can happen if she's not paying attention.
Sure.
Oh, take a look
Right
at
there,
that.
yeah, Jenny Rose perhaps not paying attention. Got caught with that flying crossbody off the ropes. And using all of her weight to her advantage, coming down hard on her opponent's chest. Still not enough.
She's not the biggest competitor in there, but she uses it all to try to drive the wind out of Jenny Rose, but Jenny Rose just too strong. She holds her up there in that body slam.
And that's where you can see the Japanese influence, that Joshi influence.
Yeah.
A very unique way of doing those body slams, the way that the head is hooked, just to drive your opponent down a much more drastic angle.
Jenny Rose comes in, head of steam, clothesline right in the corner.
Pulling her back out, not wasting any time. Brings her up. Oh, just to bring her back down. Britney writhing in pain on the mat. As Jenny Rose connected with a number of strikes. Once again going after the legs. And this time stepping over the calves.
Oh, that's an interesting way to put this maneuver on. You don't really see the surfboard applied in this way.
And this way the legs are trapped, but all of the pressure being applied on the shoulders.
How about the knees, too? The knees are just being driven right into the mat.
And now pulling underneath the chin.
Putting a lot of torque on that back, too.
Brady doing the best she can to fight it off, but she's going to have to find a counter. She's going to be giving it up. Oh, just sent face first as Jenny Rose gives up on the hold. Perhaps something else in mind.
Kicks her right in that arm. Now head first in that turnbuckle. Jenny Rose just nailing her right in the chest.
Of course, this is Britney. I believe this is only her third ever professional match. She had competed against Alpha Female Secret Show number 3. I believe she had a match with Kimber Lee for Excite Wrestling up in New York a couple of weeks ago. And I'll give Britney credit. She was able to find a counter right in that sunset flip. But Jenny Rose quick to kick out.
She also saw action that uncensored.
Oh! Signature offense, the twisting side slam, but Britney's still kicking out. I think that Jenny Rose had goaded Britney into perhaps looking for flying head scissors, but she had that counter. Now going for a German suplex, Britney rolling through. She got the legs hooked. And even with Jenny Rose stacked up, still able to kick out.
Could have been a huge upset for Britney here.
Taking Jenny Rose down with a 1-foot drop kick. And again, taking Jenny Rose off her feet.
She's right on target with those drop kicks, too. Right square in the middle of the chest.
And instead of going for the pin, going to the high rent district. Britney scaling to that top rope. Is she able to find her footing?
Oh, she's up there. She's poised right on.
Oh, caught her with that top rope drop kick. Jenny Rose is folded up. And look at that, just able to kick out on the nick of time. But favor in the back of her head. I think Britney's giving Jenny Rose a bit of a tougher fight than Jenny Rose had anticipated. One well-placed boot to the midsection could stop all of that.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, drove her right in her face.
That's
Good night, Britney.
The winner of the match, Jenny Rose.
Can't say that I'm surprised by the outcome, but what I am surprised is seeing the progress of Britney. She's really coming along.
Really solid effort.
And Jenny Rose showing the respect to her opponent, who obviously, again, as she is taken under her wing, is trying to bestow some of that knowledge that Jenny Rose has picked up from competing all across the world. I'm sure that Britney someday would love to be afforded those same opportunities. As Secret Show number 4 continues to roll on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest set for one fall with the bell rings, the official Mr. Tony S. Introducing first to my left, fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jenny Rose. And her opponent to my right, fighting out of Tokyo, Japan. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a Joshi legend. This is Mima Shimoda.
Jenny Rose is in the biggest match of her career here tonight. Jenny Rose has grown up, and she now has to take on a Joshi legend, one of the greatest Joshi legends to ever step foot on American soil in Mima Shimoda. Despite Jenny Rose wanting to win this match, she respects Mima Shimoda a lot, but clearly Jenny Rose has many supporters here for this match. How is Jenny Rose gonna fare against a 27-year pro like Mima Shimoda, a former All Japan Women's Champion? One of the top rivals of Manami Toyota. Jenny Rose, she left for a good bit, learned in the same Japanese dojos that Shimoda once worked in. Some of the same trainers that Shimoda once had as well. So Jenny Rose definitely has a very good understanding of the Joshi style. Right
I don't know if that's so much the Joshi style. That's more World Star Hip Hop style.
Hey, it's effective nonetheless.
Shimoda survived All Japan's women wrestling, arguably the most brutal style of wrestling of the 80s and 90s, and she's still here today.
One of the most respected forms of women wrestling in all women's wrestling history.
Oh, by far the most respected. Not a knock on anyone going today, but All Japan's women wrestling was something else.
We could see something special here tonight with this match, as Shimoda is putting on a clinic with Jenny Rose, but Jenny Rose here getting a little action there herself. We'll support her family and friends in the crowd here tonight.
And Jenny Rose did lay out the challenge for any Joshi legend to come face her right here in her backyard in Voorhees.
Now, like I was saying earlier, Jenny Rose has grown up here. A few years ago, she was going under a different name. Very young in the business. She went to Japan, learned the craft. And now, I mean, it's got to say something for someone like Shimoda to actually make her way to Voorhees, New Jersey to accept this challenge.
Shimoda using her experience. She's seen it all. Oh, Jenny Rose coming back, though. Sending Shimoda retreating to the outside. Jenny Rose, I think the fact that one of her heroes, one of her idols was her opponent tonight has really, really amped her up.
Absolutely right.
Giving her a rush of adrenaline.
Not only that, but the support from her family and friends out here. That's got to do a lot for your momentum, your self-confidence.
It's not just her family and friends supporting her. It's the entire fan base here tonight, you said it, has seen her grown up.
Ultra violent here.
Blasted her head with that chair.
You can tell our young referee here, he doesn't want to cause disqualification. Oh no, this is not good for Jenny Rose. Oh God!
Chair to the head right in front of
her family.
Absolutely.
That whole corner of the building here, it has Jenny Rose's family and friends from the neighborhood in Philadelphia.
Shimoda has made a career out of having a violent streak, and she's showing us why she's been so successful.
Oh, look at her going right after the family. And Jenny Rose.
I hope she takes him out.
She doesn't want to be embarrassed here. She doesn't want to be embarrassed by, in her mind, a rookie in professional wrestling.
Maybe she'll take out each member of the Rose family one by one.
1, 2, 3.
Pulling the hair and stretching her at the same time. That's the sign of a very experienced athlete.
Got those legs grapevine pulling back on the hair.
Oh, look at that.
Now with that...
Really folding Jenny Rose's head.
Yeah, with that left forearm right up against the side of the face and the bridge of the nose, putting a lot of pressure on the facial features of Jenny Rose.
Pressure on the knees, or on the knee now, and the ankle. Jenny Rose trying to reach that rope.
Almost there, and she gets it.
Yeah.
Look at the experience there.
You give one opening to Shimoda, she's going to take advantage of it.
You're absolutely right.
1, 2, 3.
Jenny Rose hasn't gone a single moment of this match without feeling pain from Shimoda since Shimoda's been on offense.
I'll tell you what though, Jenny Rose isn't begging her off whatsoever.
Jenny Rose,
unless her female competitor might have been begging her off by now.
Jenny Rose wanted to compete against the best. She's getting now that single like Boston Crab.
Look at the angle on that too.
That's the problem with the angle though. It gives Jenny Rose a chance to grab that hair.
Jenny Rose has to be careful how hard she pulls back on the hair of Mima Shimoda. She could be doing more damage to herself.
Reaching out and getting that rope once again. But look, saving herself in this match.
Look at the way Jenny Rose, every single time she gets to that rope, she's able to will herself to those ropes despite being in those submissions.
Look how slow Jenny Rose is moving now. I've never seen Jenny Rose be dominated this much. Oh!
Jenny Rose now coming alive. Oh, Shimoda though, dropping to that knee.
Jenny Rose starting to pick up the speed here. Got to cover here. We're only getting a 1 count. Jenny Rose is definitely have to pick up the speed in this match. She wants to have any chance against Shimoda. Once again, only getting a 1 count.
Mima Shimoda very defiant in these kickouts, not even taking the time to wait for a 2 count. She's showing Jenny Rose just how much she has left in her tank.
Absolutely right. And Jenny Rose high atop the skate zone here, taking out Shimoda, going right for a cover, getting both legs hooked. 2 and only a 2 count.
But she's gaining ground from 1 counts to 2 counts. Her offense starting to take its effect on Shimoda. Look at the way Shimoda fighting out of that waist lock.
Oh, just paintbrushing her.
Yeah, disrespect here.
Not really.
Jenny Rose.
Not really disrespect.
Had her trying to beat some respect into one or the other.
Once again, Shimoda not allowing Rose to get any sustained offense.
Jenny Rose now poised on the second turnbuckle, coming down with an arm drag.
The backslide could have her.
That could be it. Oh, only a 2 count.
Trying to catch her by surprise.
Well,
Inside
that's
cradle.
by surprise right there. Once again, only a 2 count.
String together these spinning combinations.
She's trying to catch the Joshi Legend by surprise.
Oh, man.
That's just an axe kick right to the top of the head.
Great neck strength by Jenny Rose.
And that's definitely something you learn in those Japanese dojos.
Absolutely right.
And now Mima Shimoda attempting one of those tiger suplexes, but gets cradled for her efforts.
Only in a 2 count. The one thing that Jenny Rose does have over Shimoda is that speed, and you can see that Jenny Rose is keeping that pace up as best she can, despite the beating she's been taking at the hands of Shimoda.
Well, take a look at that German suplex.
Dumped her on the back of her neck, which is on the backside of your body, so it makes sense.
Another axe kick right to the crown of the head, and once again she bridges out.
Despite taking that German suplex, still has enough strength in her neck to get out like that. Jenny Rose attempting to feed off the energy of these fans.
Well, that could be it. Side slam 2 and oh.
Looking to finish off the Joshi Legend, but she gets caught with a suplex. Her lower back taking the brunt of that.
Have to be impressed though by Jenny Rose keeping up with this Joshi Legend. Shimoda's back to her feet though.
Oh, just slaps her in the face and body slams her off the top.
Yeah, she got flared.
Shimoda now high atop the...
Both feet to send Rose down. Despite that drop kick folding her in half, still not enough to put her down in the biggest match of her career here at WSU. Looks like she was going for La Mahi straw.
Oh, another suplex.
Another German just shucked her through the air.
Oh, now Mima going for that La Magistral. She's got her stacked up.
Shoulders weren't down at first though.
Oh, wait a second, Jenny Rose reversed it, 2 and 3. Jenny Rose surprising herself, pulling out the victory. I don't know why she's surprised. She kept up with Shimoda every pass, taking a beating, and still kept going.
Throughout the entire match, we saw Jenny try to catch Shimoda by surprise with fast roll-ups. It was finally that one, reversing the La Mahi straw cradle, that gave her the victory against the Joshi Legend. Huge win for Jenny Rose here tonight in front of her family and friends.
Shimoda looking irate, still in the ring.
But she's earned respect for a new female athlete.
Definitely showing respect there. Respect definitely earned by Jenny Rose. And she is not a little girl here in the sport of professional wrestling. She definitely is one of the top prospects now. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised if we see some championship gold around her waist here.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first to my left, fighting out of Lisbon, Portugal. Excuse me. Fighting out of the great nation of Portugal. She is Portugal's perfect athlete. This is Shauna. To my right, fighting out of Seattle, Washington, she is one half of the current WSU Tag Team Champions. This is Kimber Lee.
Weapons on you there, young lady. You got any stuff in your shabazz? I'll check it. This one over here. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
You ready, Shauna? Ring the bell.
Yo, MLJ, this is one to get excited for.
This is a big match.
I think it's, on paper, pretty good match.
I'm excited by what just happened right there.
It was a good stretch.
She's pissing me off.
Oh, Shauna's not very happy.
I'm a cunt. It's what I'm supposed to do.
Whoa!
You're more of a fat cow. Because people tend to enjoy my ass.
Survey says?
Yes. I mean, I could just go with this the entire time. I'm good with this.
You know,
We should have a twerk off.
Yo, we tried doing that at Beyond back in September. It's not all it's cracked up to be.
Was it these two?
No.
Well, that's why.
How about a wrestling match? Any opposition? I'm down for that.
I'm good with wrestling.
Of course, Shauna, probably the best shape that we have seen her in since joining up with the WSU roster. Not that she's ever in bad shape. Always looks great, as does Kim.
Continues to get in better shape.
Of course, and that's important. Obviously, not only for appearance, but more importantly, in my book, for your conditioning. So you have the win when you have to dig deep in the later moments of the match.
And this isn't going to be an easy contest. I mean,
No,
this is going to go the
definitely not.
distance.
Kimber Lee has so much momentum right now in the independent scene, one of the top female competitors. And Shauna obviously gets to compete all over the world. She's been in a number of stints through the United States.
And we were talking about the buzz factor earlier on this evening, and Kimber Lee's got a ton of buzz behind her. That was a hell of a contest.
And obviously she's going to be teaming up with Drew Gulak tomorrow. They made it to the finals of last year's Queen and King, falling short to Athena and AR Fox.
Solid shot. Right to the midsection. Here comes Shauna. Wow.
not pulling any punches. But neither is Kim. Oh, right on the chest. Shauna's down. Portugal's perfect punching bag. Whoa. Now Kimber Lee showing her strength. She's got her position hoisted overhead.
You know, Kim's been spending a lot of time in the weight room.
For a full 10 seconds, all of the blood rushing to the head of Shauna. It's a very similar sensation to when your foot falls asleep, except that pins and needles feeling is being experienced throughout your entire body.
And then when you're slammed down to the mat hard like that,
It just emphasizes it sucks.
excruciating.
It sucks. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't try this anywhere.
To me.
Or me.
Do it to Emily.
No, don't.
Oh, don't do that.
Don't do that. Yeah,
Or my luscious locks.
the words are out of my mouth.
Shauna's starting to get desperate. What a shot to the back.
He's trying to.
Oh, size her up. Getting a clear cut right across the face.
Yesterday was draft day, and I think she's trying to make a statement to the NFL teams out there. She can be a punter.
Really driving that knee. Another stiff shot. Now pulling away at the arms as Shauna's looking to slow things down. Portugal's perfect athlete now transitioning into that dragon sleeper. A very similar hold to what Kimber Lee's tag team partner Drew Gulak uses in that Gulak. Since those do train alongside each other, Kim with a quick escape. Oh man, caught her right in the abdomen with that knee.
That was a Takayama-style knee strike right to the solar plexus.
You know, I think sometimes with Shauna, you know, she's so beautiful. A lot of times you see her Dickinson right now preparing for his match later on with Lufisto. Going to be following the tradition that was started last year, that incredible contest between Sami Callihan and Lufisto. But I think sometimes Shauna gets so caught up in her own antics that forget how good of a wrestler she is. She's really good.
Absolutely, and you know what? Her affiliation with Chris Dickinson, I see a lot of Chris Dickinson rubbing off on Shauna. A lot of intensity. Oh, see?
Kimber Lee clutching her chest. And is Shauna taking too much time? Kimber Lee able to get her hands up. Oh man, and nobody throws chops like Kim. Oh!
What in the world?
These two are going in. I gotta say, with so much at stake tomorrow at the Queen and King, I'm surprised to see them all laying it on the line. And another stiff shot out of Shauna. Perhaps she will be changing her moniker to Portugal's perfect pugilist.
Good Lord.
Oh, man, again with those kicks. I'd love to see either of these competitors taking it to either Athena or Lufisto.
Any combination of those four is money.
Can't go wrong.
Main events for the rest of the
Top
year.
female athletes competing at the top of their game right now. And Shauna made a mistake right there. She should have known.
Oh, look at the angle.
This clutch in the corner. Using all that 5 count.
She had that at a vicious angle, too.
I'll give Shauna credit. Kimber Lee usually likes to connect with a kick with her opponent by the ropes. Instead, Shauna going to the center of the ring. But she still can't get out of the way of Kimber Lee. Kimber Lee just taking it to Shauna like nobody else. Oh, the pump kick.
Shauna right next to those ropes.
Starting to see a veteran presence out of Kimber Lee. She's just commanding the way that she moves about the ring.
Her confidence has risen sky high the past about 6 to 8 months or so.
Now go for that Gonzo bomb. Certainly gonna spell the end. Oh, counter with that back body drop. Oh, caught her with that stunner.
Leaping stunner at that.
Great execution. Is that gonna be enough? The leg grapevine, the other one hooked. And Kimber Lee still kicks out. That was close.
2.9, Chad.
Shauna trying to collect her thoughts here.
She looks like she is on the verge of a nervous breakdown.
She's like in a trance.
And now some of the fans giving it to her. She hoists Kimber Lee up to that top rope. Gonna think she's gonna be looking for that double stomp, and she kicks Kimber Lee in the head. She's taking too much time though, arguing with the fans instead of worrying about Kimber Lee. Kim trying to extricate herself from the position.
Yeah, we see Kim trying to fight her way out already.
Oh. But Shauna responds. Catches her with a shot to the chest. And another one. And she's able to slip out. Shauna now looking for that drop kick, maybe? No, it's getting caught her with a crossbody.
Huge crossbody off the top.
Talk about thinking on your feet. What about when your feet are on the top rope? Gonna give her credit. She was obviously looking for the double stomp in the corner. Instead, able to use her speed, agility, and balance to connect with that flying crossbody. But you gotta give credit to Kim, too, who was still able to kick out.
Absolutely.
Really great back and forth action. And now Shauna looking to apply this dragon suplex she's been using to finish off her opponents with.
This is a vicious move. No, Kim.
Oh, man, whipped her down hard.
Now.
The momentum bringing Shauna up to her feet. And Shauna tucked her right in her head. And look at the face of Kim!
What is going on here? German suplex.
Oh!
And that one doesn't put Shauna down. She gets up to her feet.
She's clutching her head. Kicks away at the arm. And again going for that dragon suplex. That's gonna be it.
Dumps her right on her head.
Kim can't get eating these blows on her head like that.
This is ridiculous. I've never seen anybody trade German and dragon suplexes.
Shauna going for a kick. Misses with the enziguri. Now Kimber Lee's got her hooked up.
Oh no. Oh,
Oh, the Gonzo bomb. That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, Kimber Lee.
Good match. A lot of great back and forth action. Honestly, it could have gone either way at any point. You know, something that I gotta say is that Shauna did rely less on her antics and more on her wrestling ability. Unfortunately tonight, Kimber Lee just had her number. Of course, one half of the WSU Tag Team Champions going to be teaming alongside Drew Gulak tomorrow. They're going to be receiving a bye to the second round by Virtue.
I'm freaking impressed.
By virtue of making it to the finals last year. And unfortunately, going to think that Shauna and Chris Dickinson, I mean, perhaps their chances are going to think that they were the favorites going into tomorrow. But one can only question what the status of Shauna's neck is now after all those German suplexes and then the Gonzo bomb.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest, one fall. This is your main event of the afternoon, and it is for the WSU Championship. Winner of the bell rings the man in charge, Mr. Daniel Yost. Introducing first, to my right, fighting out of the right side of Whiskey Road. This is Mickey. Thank you. Knuckles.
MLJ just graduated the chew toy.
And her opponent to my left, fighting out of Montreal, Japan, she is your current, reigning, defending WSU champion, Super Hardcore Anime. This is Lufisto.
Lufisto winning that vacant championship against Athena last time out at the Queen and King of the Ring tournament. Meanwhile, Mickey Knuckles, along with Matt Tremont, mowed through the competition and won the crowns, earning herself this championship match. Whoever wins this match is definitely on the radar of Jessica Havoc, who we saw win back her job earlier this afternoon. This is for the real women's championship between two of the hardest hitting women in the entire world.
Lufisto, who's competed in Cage of Death matches. Mickey Knuckle, who was a death match aficionado.
I've seen a damn chair broken over her head, and she still went for more.
But there is a level of respect between these two. But Mickey Knuckles might not want to show any this afternoon.
Oh! And these two hard-hitting females going at it right away.
Listen to those shots. Lufisto giving up a lot of size, but she's not going to back down.
So once again off the ropes, trying to take out Mickey Knuckles. I don't know if exchanging headbutts with Mickey Knuckles is too smart here.
I don't know if stepping in the ring with either of these women is too smart. Neither of them having any respect towards their referee, Dan Yost.
Oh my God, these two women, Jesus Christ, these two women aren't stopping. These brutal headbutts of Mickey Knuckles putting a period on that sentence, chopping down Lufisto in that corner.
Oh no! Again, World Championship match turning into a fetish video, but Lufisto firing up Lufisto.
Lufisto's not one to be outdone. She pretty much made her name famous in this area thanks to the black and yellow ring, and she's going to continue to do it. As she takes those knees, drives them right into the face of Mickey Knuckles.
Oh man! Lufisto, maybe the greatest female wrestler of the last decade, sends Mickey Knuckles retreating to the outside, trying to create some distance from the champion of WSU.
Lufisto has competed against every woman almost that's ever laced a pair of boots, and she's come out victorious. And she's definitely wants to keep that streak alive here against Mickey Knuckles.
A main event fitting of United. Almost relaunching with two of the baddest women in the world fighting for that championship.
Lufisto, not a stranger to get a little extreme. But neither is Mickey Knuckles for that matter.
With that head of steam!
Oh, Lord! You know, for the first time since Mickey Knuckles, she's laying flat on her back at the hands of Lufisto. I've never seen anybody dominate Mickey Knuckles like we are seeing Lufisto do right now.
Size advantage, she's going right to that chest with the headbutts, trying to drive the wind.
It wasn't too long ago we saw Mickey Knuckles brawl all across the ring and destroy Jules Malone in an uncensored rules match.
You got Mickey Knuckles attempting what Lufisto did to her, driving all their weight in the midsection of the champion.
Notice the difference. She used one of the skate zone chairs that has a much stronger base, letting no give to Lufisto, making the damage even worse.
Yeah, trying to crush the ribs, drive all the wind out of her.
Mickey
Just trying to hurt her as badly as possible. What?
Doing this damage right in front of Pegaboo there.
Oh, Pegaboo's gonna have some terrible dreams now. She's a puppet, so that's very dangerous. That's.
Bring it inside, let's go. Bring it inside.
But look at Lufisto already recovering from what Mickey Knuckles did to her, the damage that should have been caused. Back and forth, just brutalizing each other.
Bring it inside. Bring it inside. Not on the floor.
Oh, that's a big woman to try to power up. Oh! Listen to that smack on the hard floor.
You know, I don't think this match was even scheduled for uncensored rules, but I don't think Dan Yost wants to tell these women otherwise.
We're not going to listen to him. There's championship gold at stake. What we want tonight is a winner and a loser. Mickey Knuckles trying to walk it off, but that's going to cause damage there for the rest of this matchup. And that's why she's gone back to a steel chair.
Uh-oh, Lord. Oh, Yost, you better duck.
Take him out!
You better
Take
duck,
him
man.
out!
You
Take
better
him
duck.
out!
You better duck, man.
Kill the ref. Make him bleed. Turn this into Lord of the Flies.
Oh, this is worse, Yost!
Well, he doesn't know that. He's stupid. How Dan Yost, get this job.
He hasn't paid attention to these two women's careers, and these two women are slugging it out.
Butcher-like shots to the face.
Two of the toughest women in professional wrestling. I think they knocked each other out.
And Dan Yost once again trying to get those chairs out of the ring. He doesn't want to see this one break down, assuming either woman gets up. The count is on. Who is able to absorb that punishment better and get to their feet first? These women are going to fight from a seated position.
They don't care. This is all for that WSU championship gold.
Just smacking the hell out of each other.
MLJ is joining us back here at the broadcast booth.
No one cares about him.
He had to take a shower after Mickey Knuckles violated him. But right now, Lufisto's violating Mickey Knuckles with those boot shots.
Yeah, I definitely got caught in a bad situation, but definitely not as bad as either Lufisto or Mickey Knuckles are in, just trading shots in the center of the ring.
Going for a cover here. It's going to take a hell of a lot more than that to put down Mickey Knuckles.
It sure is, and Lufisto knows that too. Going for what appeared to be a German suplex. Oh, vicious lariat. But Lufisto smartly goes to the ropes. But there's no running from Mickey Knuckles, who almost traps her now. Emily, you know what that's like.
Yeah, I've been trapped by. Well, I've also been there too.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Not quite that close, but
muff-based offense.
Lufisto getting a face full of stuff right now.
I feel like you stole that line from your arch nemesis. But Mickey Knuckles using her Mark Madden-like physique to do the damage to Lufisto.
Lufisto dead weighting it, though.
Lufisto, though, fighting away from Knuckles, getting the advantage herself.
Yeah, Lufisto's in a very precarious position.
Trapping Knuckles, though, in those ropes.
That's why Lufisto's one of the longest tenured women on the scene today, taking out Mickey Knuckles.
Oh, man. But don't discount Mickey Knuckles' experience. Consider the things that she's been through in her career.
That would explain her
It
taste.
it explains her attitude a lot. That explains her determination, her desire to come out on top. Just giving it to Lufisto right now, going for that knockout shot.
Series of knees right to the head.
Dragging the limp carcass into the ring.
You know, it was a few years ago when she suffered that
We said we got a
really,
cover here.
that really bad leg injury. We thought we would never see Mickey Knuckles again. And here she is competing for the richest prize in women's wrestling right now.
And that shows what kind of fighter she is. But once again, I don't know if Lufisto still has it left in her to lift someone the size of Knuckles.
Oh, Knuckles going for that pump handle driver.
Oh, going for a leg here on Mickey Knuckles. Lufisto found that opening, and now she's like a shark in bloody water, going right after that leg.
But Knuckles makes it to the ropes. And uses leverage to her advantage to buy herself a little bit of time. Like you said, that broken leg, that long-standing leg injury. You never fully recover from something like that. You just fight through it.
We've seen this from Mickey Knuckles in the past. Oh, she missed on right. That foot
Lufisto.
hit that bottom turnbuckle, definitely jamming up that knee. And Lufisto once again capitalizing on this.
Lufisto getting out of harm's way in the nick of time there. Just kicking away at that exposed leg. Now using that rope as a point of leverage there.
Yeah, but Mickey Knuckles will go after the hair, make sure Lufisto didn't have that hold on too long. Fighting with one leg now.
Lufisto now head of steam. Oh!
Cannonball!
And she's not done yet.
Oh, that was vicious.
Now that's a boot straight. Going for a cover here. 1, 2. Only getting a 2 count.
Frustration mounting on the champion as she goes back to that ankle. Just
Look
twist.
at Mickey Knuckles. I've never seen agony come across her face since she's made her debut here in WSU.
But look at the way that ankle's being twisted. An unenvious position. Your ankle's not supposed to turn like that.
No. Mickey Knuckles getting to the ropes, the only thing she can do, but I think the damage was already done.
Lufisto not letting up, though. Uh-oh.
Oh, the
Short power bomb.
That could be it. Wait a second, Lufisto.
Able to counter into a triangle choke, it looks like, from our vantage point here. That's absolutely what it is.
But if Mickey Knuckles can get some leverage, she can get Lufisto's shoulders to the ground. If she can get that leverage.
Mickey Knuckles, the pain is setting in here.
Yeah,
He's fading.
Yeah, you see the energy being just like sap drummer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match and still champion,
Lufisto just choked out Mickey Knuckles.
Yeah, but that woman has a date with destiny as the unrecognized WSU Women's Champion. Lufisto has her eyes set on Lufisto. Jessica Havoc wants a piece of the world champion.
There's a huge target on Lufisto.
Chances are you scared to